Welcome to the anonymous radio broadcast. This is Brother Abel. Abel is the title that the name that I've chosen for my own good. Abel, this is Brother Abel tuning in, or Mr. Abel, or Abel, and would like to speak with you real quick about various topics. Again, this is a radio broadcast about various topics really fast. But one of those is that there have been numerous occurrences going on in our lives caused from extrasolar, extraterrestrial, and extra space or extra universal forces, extra cosmic forces. And these are originating outside of the physical cosmos. Many of these are beings that haven't been on the planet before or previously. Those who have been, some of them were in luminous bodies, so they weren't technically people like us. They seemed like people, but they were technically others, and they came to instill positivity and with healthy criticism attached. Many of those divinities who came down had their messages and their path or their teachings changed and altered in order to stir up division from the archons and to demand our worship and our assimilation into the archons' grid. The archons used many people to divide and conquer us into different belief structures. Would like to add a few words as well, is that many of us have been deceived into thinking that we must choose apparently between a multiple choice. This is incorrect and fake information. Multiple choice isn't really a choice. Having people choose between multiple choice, or forcing people to make a choice, or demanding that people make a choice, isn't really giving them the choice. Each person must create their own pathway. Whether am able to create my own pathway, we are able to create our own pathway as co-creators. Whether this is different pathways within the same denomination and belief structure, or whether this is different pathways within different beliefs. Each person, and speaking from experience, must choose their own pathway. Not choose, pardon the expression, but must make their own pathway. Making and choosing are different things. Choosing means that a person must choose from their own master or superior or someone above them. Choosing is from the archons, but making is from a place of empowerment. Some people were saying that we were the divinities of old. This could be accurate, but from my point of view, it isn't really. We weren't the divinities from old. Those were positive beings from other worlds who came to give us messages and information and awareness to expand our consciousness and provide unity. Many of them are made available for us in Indian and Sri Lankan and Asian culture. One of the biggest authentic and genuine prophets and messengers was from Asia, and so were many of the others who came, and again, some of their messages might be a bit off for those who follow mainstream belief paths, but most of their messages are there to assist our beliefs. Regardless of where we are in the world, we have the right to educate ourselves about them and to practice the meditations, the different forms of meditation. There's more than 10 forms in order to improve our lives and our survival abilities. It's more than just thinking positive. It's so much more. It's actually doing the actions of positivity. We are receiving, again, most of the messages have already been shared. Some people may talk about channeling, experiences of channeling beings, or experiences of channeling the new information, which in my opinion could be possible, but one thing we must realize and memorize is this: most of the information there is to be known or to be aware about has been already presented to us through pre-existing divinities, or through the pre-existing divinity and messengers, primarily from Asia, but also from a few other cultures. So channeling should be to assist us with grasping those concepts and assisting us in this understanding of the information, awareness, and conscious awareness already available. It shouldn't be presenting us with entirely new information. And again, anyone who's channeling should be channeling a higher awareness that hasn't been physical before, and a higher awareness that didn't partake in the creation of the corrupt physical and material world, a higher awareness that isn't of the material world. If they are channeling the higher awareness